Hello, and welcome to Taste World with Thomas. I'm thrilled to have you here as we explore the amazing destination of Nicaragua. If you enjoy travel documentaries and discovering new places, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our future adventures. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it and leave your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you. Fact about Nicaragua. Nicaragua, known as the land of lakes and volcanoes, is a country brimming with rich history, natural wonders, and vibrant culture. From the glowing lava of its active volcanoes to the untouched beauty of its pristine beaches, Nicaragua is a place of extraordinary contrasts. This Central American gem is not only a haven for adventure seekers and nature lovers but also offers a deep dive into unique traditions and warm, welcoming communities. Join us as we explore 15 fascinating facts about Nicaragua, uncovering the secrets of its past, the beauty of its landscapes, and the spirit of its people. 15. Nicaragua, a vast land in Central America. Nicaragua is the largest country in Central America, covering an area of about 130,375 square kilometers, 50,338 square miles. It is bigger than Honduras, El Salvador, and Costa Rica combined, making it a land of diverse landscapes and endless exploration opportunities. The country stretches from the Caribbean Sea in the east to the Pacific Ocean in the west, offering stunning coastlines on both sides. Despite its size, Nicaragua has a relatively small population of around 7 million people, meaning large parts of the country remain untouched and full of natural beauty. The landscape is dominated by volcanoes, lakes, rivers, and tropical forests, making it a paradise for nature lovers. Lake Nicaragua, the largest lake in Central America, is so vast that it looks like an ocean from certain viewpoints. The country also has one of the lowest population densities in the region, allowing for vast, open spaces and pristine wilderness. With its incredible biodiversity, Nicaragua is home to countless species of wildlife, including jaguars, howler monkeys, and colorful tropical birds. Despite its size and natural wealth, it remains one of the least explored destinations in the Americas, making it a hidden gem for adventurous travelers. If you're looking for a country with both vast landscapes and rich culture, Nicaragua is the perfect place to explore. 14. Nicaragua is prone to natural disasters. Nicaragua is one of the most disaster-prone countries in the world due to its location along the Pacific Ring of Fire. This region is known for its frequent earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis. The country has over 40 volcanoes, many of which are still active, including Masaya, Momotombo, and Concepcion. Earthquakes have caused significant destruction in the past, with the 1972 earthquake in Managua leaving much of the capital in ruins. Because of its long coastline along the Caribbean Sea, Nicaragua is also highly vulnerable to hurricanes and tropical storms. In 1998, Hurricane Mitch devastated the country, causing deadly landslides and flooding that killed thousands of people. Heavy rainfall during the wet season can lead to deadly flash floods and landslides, especially in mountainous regions. Tsunamis are also a potential threat, as the Pacific coast is susceptible to underwater earthquakes that can trigger massive waves. Despite these risks, Nicaragua has improved its disaster preparedness over the years, with better warning systems and emergency response plans. However, climate change is making extreme weather events more frequent and intense, increasing the challenges faced by the country. While Nicaragua's natural beauty is breathtaking, it comes with the constant threat of nature's unpredictable power. 13. Women marry at a very young age in Nicaragua. In Nicaragua, it is common for women to marry at a very young age, especially in rural areas. Many girls get married or enter informal unions in their teenage years, sometimes as young as 15 or 16. This practice is influenced by cultural traditions, poverty, and limited access to education. In some communities, early marriage is seen as a way to ensure financial stability or social protection for young girls. Unfortunately, this often leads to early pregnancies, which can put both the mother and child at risk due to limited healthcare access. According to studies, Nicaragua has one of the highest rates of teenage pregnancy in Latin America. The government has made efforts to raise the legal marriage age to 18, but informal unions continue to be widespread. Many young brides leave school early, which limits their future opportunities for employment and financial independence. In some cases, these marriages are not legally registered, making it harder for women to claim their rights if the relationship ends. Despite the challenges, there are growing movements advocating for women's rights, education, and empowerment in Nicaragua. Organizations are working to change societal views and create better opportunities for young girls to pursue education and careers instead of early marriage. 12. Nicaraguan women learn to swim to reach the U.S. border. Many Nicaraguan women are forced to learn how to swim as part of their dangerous journey to the United States. This is because one of the biggest obstacles on the migration route is the Rio Grande, a powerful and unpredictable river that separates Mexico from the U.S. without strong swimming skills. Crossing the river can be deadly, as many migrants have drowned in the attempt. Some women take swimming lessons before leaving Nicaragua, while others practice in lakes or rivers to prepare for the risky crossing. In addition to swimming, many also learn survival skills to help them navigate the harsh conditions of the journey. The trip is especially dangerous for women, who face threats such as human trafficking, assault, and exploitation along the way. Despite the risks, many Nicaraguan women feel they have no choice but to migrate, often fleeing poverty, political instability, or violence in search of a better future. Smugglers, known as coyotes, charge high fees to guide migrants across the border, but they often abandon them before reaching the U.S. territory. Some women travel with their children, making the journey even more difficult and dangerous. Many migrants hope to seek asylum once they arrive in the U.S., but the immigration process is uncertain and challenging. The struggle of these women highlights the desperation and determination that drive people to risk everything for a chance at a better life. 11. Weddings with 783 couples in Nicaragua. Nicaragua is known for hosting mass wedding ceremonies, where hundreds of couples get married at the same time. One of the most famous events took place in Managua, where an astonishing 783 couples tied the knot in a single ceremony. These mass weddings are often organized by local governments, churches, or media organizations to help couples who cannot afford a traditional wedding. Many Nicaraguans face financial struggles, and weddings can be expensive, so these events provide an opportunity for couples to legally formalize their relationships without the high costs. The ceremonies are usually held on Valentine's Day or other significant dates, creating a special and romantic atmosphere. Brides wear traditional white dresses, while grooms dress in formal suits, just like in individual weddings. The event is attended by family, friends, and even government officials, making it a large and festive occasion. Some mass weddings even include prizes, such as free honeymoons, home appliances, or financial assistance for the newlyweds. The ceremony is legal and recognized by the Nicaraguan government, giving couples the same rights as those who marry privately. These events show the strong sense of community and love among Nicaraguan people, as well as the importance of family values in the country. 10. Nicaragua's $50 billion rival to the Panama Canal. Nicaragua has long dreamed of building a $50 billion rival to the Panama Canal, a massive infrastructure project that would revolutionize global shipping and trade. Known as the Interoceanic Canal, this ambitious project aims to create a waterway that connects the Caribbean Sea to the Pacific Ocean through Nicaragua's inland lakes and rivers. The idea of a canal through Nicaragua dates back to the 19th century, but it gained renewed attention when a Chinese company, HKND Group, announced plans in 2013 to begin construction. If completed, this canal would be longer and wider than the Panama Canal, allowing larger ships to pass through and potentially shifting the balance of global trade routes. The proposed canal would cut across Nicaragua's Lake Cocibolca, the largest lake in Central America, and involve the construction of a massive artificial waterway. The project was expected to create thousands of jobs and boost the country's economy, providing significant revenue through tolls and trade. However, the project has faced numerous challenges, including opposition from environmentalists, concerns about its potential impact on local ecosystems, and accusations of corruption. Despite initial excitement, progress on the canal has stalled, and doubts remain about its feasibility. The Nicaraguan government continues to express interest in the project, but it is unclear when, or if, it will ever become a reality. The proposed canal remains one of the most controversial and ambitious plans in the history of Central America. 9. Barefoot or not wearing clothes in Nicaragua. In certain areas of Nicaragua, it is not uncommon to see people walking barefoot or even not wearing clothes in public. This is especially prevalent in rural communities and indigenous villages, where traditional customs and practical living conditions play a significant role in daily life. For many Nicaraguans, being barefoot is a way of connecting to the earth and is often a necessity, particularly in remote regions where access to shoes or formal clothing can be limited. The practice is also tied to cultural identity, as many indigenous groups have lived in harmony with nature for centuries, and they often prioritize comfort and practicality over modern fashion trends. In some villages, especially in the more remote parts of the Atlantic coast, it is not unusual to see people wearing minimal clothing or traditional garb rather than Western-style outfits. This is a cultural choice rather than a sign of poverty, as these communities maintain deep respect for their heritage and customs. While it may seem unusual to visitors, the practice reflects the simplicity and sustainability that many Nicaraguans hold dear. However, as Nicaragua becomes more integrated with global tourism and modernity, this practice is becoming less common, especially in urban areas. Visitors to Nicaragua may be surprised by these customs, but they offer a glimpse into the rich cultural diversity and resilience of the Nicaraguan people. 8. You will get lost in Nicaragua. Nicaragua's natural beauty is vast and diverse, but the country is also known for being easy to get lost in, especially if you're not familiar with the terrain. From the dense jungles of the Caribbean coast to the rugged mountains of the north, Nicaragua is full of untouched wilderness and remote villages. The lack of detailed maps and inconsistent road signs can make navigation a challenge, even in more populated areas. Many roads in rural regions are not properly marked, and some towns may not have reliable addresses, making it difficult to find your way around. Even in major cities like Managua, traffic can be chaotic, and street names may change unexpectedly, leading travelers to easily lose their bearings. This is especially true for visitors venturing into the countryside or volcanic regions, where trails and paths may seem like they go on endlessly with few indications of direction. However, getting lost in Nicaragua can also be part of the adventure. It offers a chance to stumble upon hidden gems, such as secret beaches, local markets, or breathtaking views. Many travelers who get lost in Nicaragua end up discovering things they wouldn't have found otherwise. Locals are usually friendly and helpful, and most people will gladly point you in the right direction. Despite the potential for confusion, Nicaragua is a country that rewards those who are willing to explore and embrace the unknown. 7. Communication culture with the locals in Nicaragua. The communication culture in Nicaragua is deeply rooted in warmth, respect, and hospitality. Nicaraguans are known for being incredibly friendly and open, often greeting strangers with a smile or a handshake, even if they've never met before. One of the most common forms of greeting is the phrase, "Buenos dias," good morning, followed by a pleasant conversation about one's well-being or the weather. In rural areas, personal connections are valued more than formalities, and conversations often feel very informal and direct. Nicaraguans have a strong sense of community. Neighbors often know each other well and are quick to offer help when needed. Small talk plays a big role in daily life, and it's not uncommon to strike up a conversation with someone you've just met at a market or in a public space. It's also important to understand that body language and tone are vital in communication, as Nicaraguans tend to be expressive with gestures. When discussing serious topics or disagreements, the tone tends to remain polite, as being too direct or confrontational can be seen as rude. In urban areas, such as Managua, the communication style can be more influenced by modern culture, but even here, family and respect are central to social interactions. Overall, Nicaraguans appreciate when visitors make an effort to understand their culture and speak some basic Spanish, as it shows respect for their language and traditions. 6. Nicaraguans spend money as quickly as burning paper. Nicaraguans have a reputation for spending money quickly, often living in the moment and focusing on enjoying life. This spending habit can be attributed to a combination of cultural practices, economic conditions, and a focus on family and celebration. In many cases, people spend their money as soon as they earn it, as they see life as something to be enjoyed right now, rather than waiting for the future. It's common for Nicaraguans to use their earnings on family gatherings, local celebrations, or small luxuries, like good food or a night out, as these experiences bring people together and create lasting memories. This spontaneous spending is also influenced by the country's economic challenges, as many people live paycheck to paycheck, and it can feel uncertain when they will have money again. For this reason, they might prioritize immediate enjoyment rather than saving for the future. Additionally, family is central to Nicaraguan culture, and many people are willing to spend money on helping family members, whether it's for a wedding, a birthday, or just to ensure their loved ones are cared for. Though this habit can sometimes be seen as impulsive, it's a reflection of the country's close-knit communities and the importance of creating memorable experiences over financial security. Visitors may notice this carefree attitude towards money, and while it can sometimes be surprising, it highlights the importance of enjoying life in the moment in Nicaragua. 5. Colorful festivals in Nicaragua. Nicaragua is renowned for its vibrant and lively festivals that celebrate the country's rich cultural heritage and traditions. One of the most famous festivals is the Fiesta de Santo Domingo in Managua, which honors the patron saint of the capital. During this event, thousands of people take to the streets, dancing, singing, and participating in colorful processions that are filled with music, fireworks, and traditional costumes. The festival is a mix of Catholic rituals and local folklore, with devotional dances and offerings made to the saint. Another major celebration is the Carnaval de Leon, held in the city of Leon, which is one of the largest and most popular carnivals in Central America. The streets come alive with parades, music, and dancing, as locals and visitors join together to celebrate Nicaraguan culture. During Semana Santa, Holy Week, cities and towns across Nicaragua host religious processions along with beach parties and community events. Festivals are also a time to showcase traditional Nicaraguan foods, such as gallo pinto, rice and beans, nacatamalas, steamed corn dough filled with meat, and tortillas. The Palo de Mayo Festival, celebrated in Bluefields, is another colorful event where Afro-Caribbean traditions come to life through dancing, drumming, and festive music. Whether it's the blue skies, the tropical landscapes, or the festive spirit, Nicaraguans know how to celebrate life, and their festivals are a true reflection of their warmth, creativity, and community spirit. Four. Favorite spots in Nicaragua. Nicaragua is home to an abundance of beautiful destinations that attract both locals and tourists alike. One of the most famous spots is the Masaya volcano, an active volcano where visitors can witness the glowing lava in the crater, offering a thrilling experience. Granada, one of the oldest cities in the Americas, is a favorite for its colonial architecture, colorful buildings, and charming streets that reflect the country's rich history. Located on the shores of Lake Cocibolca, Granada offers boat tours to nearby islands, including the famous Isletas de Granada, a collection of small islands that are home to lush vegetation and wildlife. For those seeking adventure, San Juan del Sur on the Pacific coast is a popular destination for surfing and enjoying its lively beach town atmosphere. The surrounding beaches, like Playa Maderas and Playa Hermosa, offer perfect waves and scenic views. Leon, another historic city, is known for its stunning cathedral and vibrant art scene, while nearby, the Cerro Negro volcano offers thrilling volcano boarding experiences, where visitors slide down the slopes of an active volcano on a board. For nature lovers, Selva Negra, Black Forest, is a serene spot in the northern highlands, offering cool weather, hiking trails, and opportunities for wildlife watching. Additionally, Corn Islands in the Caribbean offer crystal clear waters, beautiful coral reefs, and a laid-back atmosphere perfect for snorkeling and diving. These diverse spots showcase Nicaragua's rich variety of landscapes, from volcanic peaks to idyllic beaches, making it a favorite destination for those looking to explore nature, culture, and adventure. 3. Traffic jams often caused by ox carts or horses, not cars. In Nicaragua, particularly in rural areas, it's not unusual to experience traffic jams caused by ox carts or horses rather than the typical cars or buses. Ox carts are still a popular mode of transportation in many parts of the country, especially in the northern and western regions, where farming and agriculture play a major role in the economy. These carts are often used to transport goods, such as firewood, produce, or construction materials, through narrow, dusty roads. In some small towns or villages, ox carts can move slowly, blocking the road and causing delays for other vehicles. Similarly, horses are still commonly used for transportation in rural areas, and you might see riders navigating busy streets or crossing major highways, sometimes holding up traffic. This traditional form of transportation is deeply ingrained in Nicaraguan culture and is especially prominent in areas where modern vehicles are less accessible or practical. While these animals may cause occasional congestion, they also add to the charm and uniqueness of life in Nicaragua, offering a glimpse into the country's rural heritage. In some places, local residents may even be seen casually walking alongside their oxen, leading to a peaceful, slower pace of life that contrasts with the hustle and bustle of city traffic. Though it may be frustrating for those in a hurry, these slower traffic jams are a reminder of the importance of tradition and simplicity in rural Nicaragua. 2. Cuisine tied to corn in Nicaragua. In Nicaragua, corn is a cornerstone of the country's cuisine, playing an essential role in daily meals and traditional dishes. Nicaraguans have been consuming corn for centuries, and it remains a symbol of their cultural identity. One of the most popular dishes is gallo pinto, a rice and beans mixture typically served with corn tortillas on the side. Corn tortillas are so common that they are eaten with nearly every meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Another classic dish is nacadamales, which are similar to tamales, made with corn dough filled with meat, vegetables, and rice, wrapped in plantain leaves and steamed. Corn is also featured in atole, a warm drink made from ground corn and sweetened with sugar, often served as a comforting treat during cooler months. The Nicaraguan version of tacos, called tacacos, uses corn dough that is fried and filled with various savory ingredients like cheese or beans. Even for dessert, corn plays a role. Tortas de elote, a sweet corn cake, is a favorite treat enjoyed with coffee or as a snack. The significance of corn is not just culinary, it's also cultural, as it has been central to the indigenous people of Nicaragua for generations. The country's relationship with corn is reflected in the language, festivals, and daily life, making it not just an ingredient, but a symbol of Nicaraguan heritage. Corn's versatility in Nicaraguan cuisine highlights how integral it is to the food culture and the nation's way of life. One. Cost of living in Nicaragua. One of the most attractive aspects of living in Nicaragua is its low cost of living, which is significantly cheaper than many other countries in the Americas. For expatriates, retirees, and even locals, Nicaragua offers affordable options for housing, food, and daily expenses. Renting an apartment in the capital city, Managua, or in popular expat destinations like Granada or San Juan del Sur, can be very affordable compared to North American or European cities. A modest one-bedroom apartment can cost as little as $200 to $300 a month, while more luxurious properties may still be cheaper than equivalent options in other countries. The cost of food is also low, with fresh fruits, vegetables, and local produce available at markets for a fraction of the price you'd pay in the US or Canada. Dining out is inexpensive as well, with street food and local restaurants offering meals for just a few dollars. Utilities like electricity, water, and internet are also relatively inexpensive. Transportation costs are low, especially with local buses and taxis, which are much cheaper than those in larger cities. Even healthcare is affordable, with private healthcare often offering high-quality services at a fraction of the price found in the US. While salaries in Nicaragua may be lower than in wealthier countries, the overall affordability makes it an appealing destination for those looking to stretch their income or retire comfortably. For many, Nicaragua provides a comfortable lifestyle at a fraction of the cost, with beautiful landscapes, warm weather, and a friendly community to enjoy. Travel documentary. Nicaragua. As we conclude our journey through the fascinating country of Nicaragua, we've only scratched the surface of what this beautiful land has to offer. From its volcanic landscapes and lush jungles to its rich culture and warm-hearted people, Nicaragua is a country that leaves a lasting impression. It's a place where history meets natural beauty, and where every corner has a story waiting to be discovered. We hope this documentary has inspired you to explore this unique destination and to embrace the spirit of adventure. Final thanks and call to action. Thank you so much for watching this documentary about Nicaragua. If you enjoyed it, please like the video and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think about the incredible facts we've shared. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out our other videos, where we continue to explore the most amazing destinations around the world. Your support means a lot, and we hope you'll join us on our next adventure.